Hey everyone, Diddle here, and I'm very excited today because we have the Beats Studio Buds for review. Let's go right into it. Okay, the design. I have the white one here, and I got this purely due to the fact that all the Airpods are white, and I feel like the white earbuds look is very iconic at this point, so I got the white version, and I have no regrets. They look clean AF. Talking about clean, the case gets very dirty quite easily though, but it does automatically clean itself. What I mean is, the matte plastic finish got dirty when I put the case with my public transport card, and the case got a stain from the card. So I removed the case and put it in a different pocket, and suddenly it was clean again due to the rubbing with the cloth in my pocket. So yeah, basically it's easy to stain but also easy to clean. Very nice. It uses Type-C to charge, but unfortunately not wireless charging. The Studio Buds case is bigger than the AirPods case, so not putting wireless charging in is just an Apple move here to sell their AirPods. And let's see the earbuds themselves. See how easy and natural it is to pick them out of the case. The earbuds are relatively small, being an ANC capable earbuds. And it comes with 3 different silicone ear tips and they're okay. I use the smallest one personally. I love the fact that it does not look like any other earbuds. It does protrude out of your ears a bit, but that's quite standard with most earbuds nowadays. And it's not as bad as the Audio-Technica ANC 300TW. That one was a thick boy. While wearing the Studio Buds, taking off, wearing mask was easy. Compared to the AirPods with its long stem that would always get in the way of my mask. They're very light and stays in your ears very well. I used mine for a few exercises here and there. I even rode my bike going over bumpy roads, curbs and potholes, and they never fell out, not even once. They are also very comfortable in the ear. Not as comfortable as the normal AirPods, but still very comfortable. I wore it for 2 to 3 hours straight with no ear fatigue. Now let's go to sound quality. Basically it's good. Listening to Eminem on this literally gave me a different taste of the song. You know, Dr. Dre. There's more bass as you would expect, but it doesn't cancel out or muddles the other frequencies. A very dynamic sound. Comparing it again to the Audio-Technica with its flat sounding earbuds, the Studio Buds are very fun to hear with. It's a dynamic sound. Unfortunately, you don't get any equalizer setting in the apps or in the setting for the Studio Buds. And that's quite a shame because other premium earbuds do give you an equalizer option, but hey, at least it sounds good. Speaking of setting, let's talk about software, which was quite disappointing, and let me explain. First of all, there's no W1 or H1 chip in the Studio Buds, and that's surprising because it is essentially an Apple product. And the newer Beats Fit Pro has the H1 chip, so I don't know, that's quite sad. The chips I mentioned provide stronger connection, faster pairing, better battery life, and seamless integration with Apple products. All of these are not in the Studio Buds. I thought it wouldn't be a great deal at first because I thought that Apple software would solve of this issue, but nope, the software support is very buggy. Even as simple as connecting them to my iPhone was hit or miss. As you can see here, the connection is quite slow. It takes a few seconds for it to connect. Sometimes it just fails altogether. But for this video, everything seems to be working, but just very slow. You would expect by just taking them out of the case and it just instantly connect. And this is true with my AirPods, but not with the Studio Buds. It just doesn't work that well. Sometimes I would be so confident and put the buds in my ears to hear the sound coming out of my phone instead. That was so embarrassing. I need to wait quite a while for the Studio Buds to connect, or sometimes I just open the Bluetooth setting and connect them manually, which honestly ruins the seamless experience. Even after connecting, it sometimes does not disconnect after I put them back in the case. One time it happened to me and it doesn't disconnect until the battery is dead, which is very frustrating. But to be fair though, it did also happen to my AirPods, but still this is worth mentioning. Also, the Studio Buds doesn't have the pause play feature like the AirPods. So you have to manually stop whatever you're playing on your phone or on the earbuds themselves before taking them out of your ears, which again takes the seamless experience away. Some other AirPods features are also now available, such as Live Listen, which allow you to hear anything that your phone hears if you put it like in another room, for example. And they also don't have auto switching between devices, and I would be able to forgive this missing feature if they at least have a multi-point connection, which allows you to simultaneously connect to different devices. So that means that you have to reconnect everything between devices, and that's a pain. I mean, even a 30-pound headphones have multi-point at this point, so not having it is quite a joke. More software bug is the drop-down menu on the iPhone. You should be able to switch between ANC mode and transparency mode on the drop-down menu itself, but it never works properly, even after updates. As you can see here, switching between modes and it just changes back into a different mode. I don't know why. To solve this, you have to dig into the Bluetooth setting and change it there, or you can long press on the Studio Buds themselves. But even that is buggy because I can't properly set which side of the button triggers what mode. But at least the battery indicator for both earbuds and the case itself works flawlessly, so that's good. And the case does flash when it is low on battery, which is very useful. Battery is claimed to have about 5 hours from the buds and 10 hours more from the case with ANC on, which is the most frequent mode that we'll use, and the claims are quite accurate. Typically, they last for a few days of heavy use. Finally, the ANC and transparency mode. Okay, the ANC first. I would say that the ANC is just okay. I mean, most of the noise is already blocked passively with the silicone tips. You can imagine sitting in a very quiet room and you turn on ANC mode. You will hear white noises from the earbuds, so it's better to turn ANC off in that situation. However, if you now imagine that you're in a very noisy environment, such as in a train, turning ANC on would block out around 60 to 70% of the noise, so yeah, it's quite okay, and I do appreciate having the feature. Now for the transparency mode, again, it's just okay. I tried keeping up a conversation with transparency mode on, and I could understand what other people say, but sometimes it just sounds so muffled that I don't understand, so I just took them off, and I feel it's more respectful this way. A good situation to use the transparency mode is while riding the bicycle or similar transportation like a scooter, because the mic is situated at the back of the earphone, so it does not pick up wind as sound, which was quite annoying with other headphones such as the Audio Technica again. I tried using the Audio Technica while riding a bike, and all I can hear was wind. That was all that I can hear, seriously. With the Studio Buds, you can clearly hear any honking and cars moving around, so that's a plus. Overall, should you buy this? I would say yes, even with all the drawbacks, the design, the brand, ANC mode, transparency mode, Type-C, and support for both iPhone and Android, it does justify the price. And if you think about it, it's cheaper than the normal AirPods. But if you have an iPhone, an Apple Watch, and a MacBook, then definitely get the AirPods because they have the H1 chip and seamless integration with Apple's ecosystem. And that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and I hope you would help me by liking and subscribing to me because I'm a very new YouTuber. And yeah, comment down below. Cheers guys.